Hey, what's going on? It's Will Graham, the Gorilla Gamer. Let's get started on a pickup video for the end of June and the beginning of July. At a Salvation Army, I bought these two games for $1.50 a piece. They were loose, Sega Genesis carts. World of Illusion with Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. Pretty cool side-scroller. You can do this, a code on it that's really rad, where you can, first player can be Mickey and second player can be Donald. It doesn't come like that. You can either pick to be Mickey or Donald in a first-person game, but there is either a Game Genie code or there is just a code. I can't remember, but stellar game. Then I picked up this. It has a bunch of labels on it, but it's Gargoyles, and awesome Genesis game. Oh man, this is a great game. Popped it in and was so stoked. It's after the cartoon from the mid-90s, late 90s kind of. But I don't know too much about it. I've watched a few of them, but you don't really have to know anything about it to play the game. It's awesome. It kind of reminds me of Demon's Crest for the Super Nintendo. Next, I found a couple of Nintendo DS games. I found Mario Kart DS. I got these at a Goodwill for half off, and they were $3 a piece. And I got this one. It's really cool. It's called Sprung, and it's a dating simulator like game RPG. But it's really fun, and it's called Sprung. And they had this in there too, and this was a couple bucks, and that is for the 3DS, Shinobi. Great game for the 3DS. It's basically like they redid the first Shinobi. Or, no, they redid all the Shinobis from 1 to 3. Found a bunch of Nintendo games. I got these at a Goodwill. These were in the book section. So I looked through this whole big like mail bin and found these. And these were $3 a piece, half off day. So $1.50 for DuckTales. Woo! This one I was so stoked to find. River City Ransom. This one came with the book in the sleeve, and that is The Battle of Olympus. And like I said, it came with the manual, so I was stoked on that. Battle of Olympus, really cool game. It's Legend of Zelda Adventures of Link 2 clone. I kind of dig this one. Maybe a little better. Daydream and Davy. I found those for $1.50 a piece. Then I found a couple of PS2 games, and these are all complete too. And this game is so dope, man. It is like Arkham Asylum, but Batman Arkham Asylum, but it came out before, and it's Batman Begins. This game is awesome. I cannot tell you enough. You look at it, you're thinking, it's just a movie adaptation game. No, this uses stealth. It uses everything that's on Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight. Great game. Then I found this one complete, and this is Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume 1. It comes with Fatal Fury 2, Fatal Fury Special, and Fatal Fury 3. It is awesome if you're a Fatal Fury fan, which I am. Then I found this cool game. It's called Obscure: The Aftermath. This is like it reminds me of like a movie as you're playing it, like The Faculty or Scream or something. It is a Donnie Darko. It's so rad. I highly recommend this. And you can pick this up pretty cheap too, I think. I found one Super Nintendo game, and it's in excellent shape. It's a black cart, so you should pretty much know what it is, but it is Killer Instinct. And, I mean, it looks like it's never been played before. But now this, I found this at a retail store, and the guy gave me a really good deal on it. I got it for $5. Found these two games at a Goodwill for $3 a piece, and mainly just because I didn't have them, and that is Avatar, the game. I don't have much hope for it, but I'm going to give it a shot because I like the movie. This game was one of my first PlayStation 3 games because I got it on launch. MotorStorm. Jesus, what a great game. If you're a racing fan, you know, especially arcade racing games, this game is for you. Try it. MotorStorm and even MotorStorm Pacific Rift and Apocalypse. That whole series is awesome if you're a race fan, so I highly recommend it. Oh, picked up a couple PlayStation 4 games. Picked up Overwatch Origins Edition, and I picked up Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. Wow, Wastelands 2 takes me back to the PC days of good old kick you in the teeth RPG. That's that right, Southern Star. Kick you in the teeth. And this is like a Team Fortress class-based first-person shooter. So fun. I've been having a blast with this. Can't even recommend Overwatch enough if you have a PlayStation 4. Found a box Genesis game, and this is complete, and it's Warlock. It's pretty interesting. It's hard as hell, but it's pretty interesting. Beware the Ultimate Evil of Warlock. It's by Acclaim, but it's not horrible. It's a side-scroller with some really cool graphics, but it's hard so far. Found that at Salvation Army for $2. Then I found this at a thrift store, and it is a sealed, never been opened, still has the sticker on it, and it's sealed, but it's a Capcom Classics collection for the Xbox. Pretty rad. This is awesome because listen to the games. Whoa, listen to the games it has on it. It's got Street Fighter II, Ghosts and Goblins, Legendary Wings, Bionic Commando, Forgotten Worlds, Ghouls and Ghosts, Section Z, 1942, Mercs, Commando, Gunsmoke, Final Fight. Dude, it's awesome. I have the digital version of this, so I don't know when I'm going to open it, but I will open it eventually, I'm sure. Then I found this one I've never heard of. I'm a big pirate game fan. I love them. And this one, it's an Atlas game that I found on Friday, and it was for a couple bucks, and it's called Galleon. And it's from the makers of Tomb Raider, so it looks really cool. I don't know, but I decided to grab it, and I'll let you know how it is later. My wife found me all these Wii games at a Goodwill. Weird thing is the guy who must have gave these in must have been a Wii collector because these are all exclusive Wii games. They only come out for the Wii. Alright, we got Trauma Center, Second Opinion, and these are all complete too. They all have manuals and everything. And, you see, but they all have manuals and whatnot. But there's Trauma Center, Second Opinion, which is like you're in the operating room. This is Need for Speed Nitro, and it was custom built for the Wii. And I played it the other day. Super fun, super fun. This is another, it's actually a pretty sought after Wii exclusive. You wouldn't think so, but it's a lot of fun. And that's Nerf N-Strike. This game kicks ass. And my son actually has the gun, which, a Nerf gun, and it shoots darts, and you take the top off, and you put your Wiimote in it, and you use it. It's pretty cool. This game I played the hell out of yesterday. Loved it. It is Spider-Man Web of Shadows. This game kicks ass. You can flip on the fly from his red suit to his black suit, and it takes different story arcs, and it's actually got a lot of replayability. It's got Deadpool in it, Wolverine's in it. It's a really good game. I was so surprised. This was an exclusive Toys R Us and Wii exclusive, and that is The Last Airbender, after the movie. I'm a Last Airbender fan from the cartoon. I thought the M. Night Shyamalan movie wasn't horrible, but this is another Wii exclusive, and that is Star Wars The Clone Wars Lightsaber Duels. And my wife was able to get all of these at Goodwill for, it was half day off, $1.50 a piece. Then my wife also grabbed me a couple of other things. She grabbed me this really cool Legend of Zelda Link action figure. It's got a little mystery accessory. I want to open it, but at the same time I don't. But it looks really cool. I dig it. I'm a big Zelda, Legend of Zelda fan. Link's my favorite character in pretty much any game, so I loved having that. Then she also picked me up this cool thing too. It is a SpongeBob SquarePants Nintendo DS accessory lunchbox, and it's a metal lunchbox, and it's pretty cool. There was nothing in it. There was no accessories or anything. But at first I thought it might have came, like this might have came with the special edition DS of SpongeBob, but it didn't. It just came with like a car charger and styluses and all that kind of good stuff. But my wife found this for $5 at Goodwill the other day. I thought that was a pretty good find. So, those are my finds for the month of... I'm not following on months anymore. This is for the, June and July. The little area there since my last video to June 3rd. But anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. And I wanted to tell you, I've been finding a lot of Wii stuff, and I know a lot of people think the Wii is just a machine that you waggle, and it had a lot of shovelware. It did. You're right. But there are a ton of great games for this system. I have been falling in love with my Wii for a long time, and I've been finding games that I didn't even know existed on it. And it's actually a really good system. You'll see one day whenever... And they're also cheap. If you're going to get into the Wii, I would tell you to get into it now because you can find some great games that are a steal right now. People who think, like, the Wii U is just a Wii with a gamepad. Yeah, well, that and it's HD. I mean, sure. You go ahead and play the Super Mario Brothers, the new Super Mario Brothers on the Wii, and then play it on the Wii U, and it'll blow your mind. Not just graphically. But, there was my other little pseudo rant on the Wii. Don't give up on it. It's a good system. It's got a lot of really good games for it. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, you guys. We'll see you here in about another week or two. So, have a good one. Have a happy 4th of July. Don't lose any fingers. I mean, holding those M80s. Don't shoot anybody in the eye with that Roman candle. Just have a couple beers and chill out, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.